Welcome.
Howdy, howdy, good people. Welcome back.
Listen, yeah, I used to like when it counts you down.
Nick used to count you down.
Yes, so we'll know. So we won't be looking crazy.
Oh,
Good evening. Let's see who we got on here. Let me click the comments as the people coming in. How was your week?
oh, it was stressful. One of those weeks.
I like
But
how you casually said that. For sure, for sure. The car wash channel. Oh,
oh,
Josh.
yes, my
Hey,
buddy.
stranger.
Yes, it's been a minute.
Josh, how are you? Cody. Cody always either the first or the second person to comment on whatever.
Yep, Cody is the
Hey
man.
fam, where the heck have you been?
I've been here. You probably haven't been getting notifications. You know how YouTube
Yeah,
do.
we've been live a few times, Josh.
Mhm.
At least I say this is our third straight live.
Yeah, we've been consistent.
So the question is, where have you been?
I hope you've been doing good.
King DTA says, Alex.
What's happening, brother?
Vanessa, hey fam, hey auntie.
Hey, what's going on, Auntie? It's good to see you
Hello, car doctor.
here.
Hope you're doing well. 512 born.
Yes, I'm doing very good. I thought I was gonna have a 7 day work week, but my wife was like, "Nah, just take a break. It'll be
Rest.
fine."
What they say? If you don't rest, your body will arrest you.
Yeah, definitely.
Happy Sunday to you. Also, script WW. I hope I said that right. I don't want to be butchering people. He said, and wife. Hey.
What's happening?
Austin says, been waiting all day for this. How are you both? And how was your week slash
Oh,
weekend?
yeah, like it's gonna be some people that's not gonna be no longer with us. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So I'm just refining the crew. You know, everything is picking up, moving a little fast these days at the shop, and some people can't keep up. Uh, yeah, some people can't keep up, and the people are keeping up is it's been amazing. Yeah, we've been having a lot of crap, but it's been a record breaking month for
Mhm.
us.
Yes. Business is good. You know.
Yeah,
Um, y'all do what Austin said and don't forget to
I
like.
appreciate that, Austin.
All right, yep. What we got here? Blue Hefner. I hope I said that right.
He probably
Sup,
did.
Alex?
What's happening?
Hey, fam. All good here. How have you been? Hey, Alex and wife. Hey, that's
What's
my boy
happening?
Lewis. It ain't easy being greasy.
Absolutely not sometimes.
He said, Delray Powell says, hi, y'all. Hey,
Hey,
fam. How are you?
good to see you here.
Hey, y'all. I like the y'all. That's a South thing. Rebel with quotes. Here's the you can't get no good help anymore.
That's what it seems like. Lately, it's been my old crew, my new crew coming in and showing out, and
In a good way.
yeah, in a good way. And my old crew just, I don't know.
I'm trying not to, because they may be watching this, and we're not trying to throw them under the bus, but it's hard being a business owner and managing people at this capacity. See, it was different when I'm not gonna say when we were smaller. I don't know, man. It's just,
When we weren't taking in much work.
but see, but that's because previous employees were putting the phone on do not disturb, so we wasn't getting calls.
mm,
That was a real thing that was happening. I guess they got too overwhelmed with the call volume, so they would put the phone on D&D. We
Crazy.
would have people that know us personally and say, "Hey, I've been calling the shop. I can't get through." And I'm like, "How is that so?" When I got a whole full-time person whose main goal is to answer the phone. So you have that. So now that we have competent people that's running the front and answering the phones, the work volume is high, and it's just I hate to agree with your comment, Lewis, but it's the truth.
Yes.
And then you have people that think they can do this job and then they really can't for real. So I don't know. I did a whole vlog because we had to go into work yesterday, but I didn't even put it
Yeah,
out
I
because
may not post it. I don't know. We've been thinking about posting it or not posting
I
it.
don't want the narrative to be that everything is always going wrong, which it feels like it is. But you
Oh,
know,
we got so much great stuff. Yeah, stuff go wrong. Yes, that's life.
yeah,
But we have so much to be thankful for, though.
yeah. I don't know. Y'all
What
let me
y'all
know.
think? Yes,
Yeah.
should we? Should we post it or should not? Well, we've been seeing some commenters, which is weird, like, oh, why would you post that? Well, because it's not fake. It's real life stuff. I don't make this stuff up. What comes my way comes my way. I film it.
Yeah. No.
Like I said a long time ago, I'm gonna post my wins and I'm gonna post my losses. I'm 100%, and I guess some people can't handle that, but should we post it?
Ain't nothing to me. Whatever. Cody says, been working. Sorry, I've been missing. Hope y'all doing well. That's like Cody, you always
Yeah, you
working.
the man, Cody.
He says, also says, question to you. What's your question? Let me see. Can I get down to it? Let's see. It might be time for me to grab a Michelob Ultra from the fridge.
Hey,
That's what
look,
I'm
hey,
talking.
amen to that.
I don't even drink beer,
I
and I
didn't, I
don't
didn't,
need.
I didn't bring my beer out
I don't even drink beer, but
today.
I needed one on Friday.
Oh man, that Friday was a doozy. I think we stayed like my wife. She stayed with me like till like 8 o'clock.
Of course, cause
I was surprised. Thank you, sweetie.
you I wasn't finna leave my man like this. Okay, I don't know how to work on no car, but
Man,
moral support I could do.
that Friday's supposed to be easy. It wasn't.
Blue Hefner says, "What's a good pickup truck?" I feel like
Uh,
we was just talking about
yes,
this.
we was. Depending on if you want later or early model. Early model, you really can't go wrong. It's like under '07, all the pickup trucks were really good. After '07, GM fell off. Um, let's see who else fell off. That's pretty much
What
it.
about Ford? I
Ford,
know Ford is the
Ford,
number one selling pickup truck, but that doesn't mean it's the number one reliable though.
Ford has still been standing very strong. Early model and late model. They still been doing their thing. Heavy duty wise, yeah, Ford. But heavy duty wise, everybody choose Cummins, and that's for a reason. Dodge, with the Cummins in it. Can't go wrong with that if you're trying to tow something heavy duty. Even their 1500 lineup with the Hemi, with proper maintenance, it can last you up to 180,000 miles without lifter issues. Um, I would definitely stay away from GM. Nissan has always been a good truck. The Titan, I'm talking about, guzzles gas like it ain't no other. Toyota Tundras, great truck. Problem with those trucks, they don't have a heavy duty versions. I think they stop at 1500.
Did you say Ram? Did I hear you say
Yeah,
that?
I said Ram. Ram go all the way up to 650 or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, and if we was gonna make a video about this very topic and go over to the auction pickup, that's all that's hauling is Rams. I mean, you'll see some Fords here and there, but it's
Yeah,
mostly
you
Rams.
rarely see Fords and you never see Duramax. It's for a reason. No, you rarely see Duramax. You see a Ford before you see a Duramax.
King DTA says, "Hey Alex and wifey, hope you both are wonderful. Alex, you have become my favorite channel and I absolutely enjoy
I
your
appreciate
content
that.
and all you do for us. I work out of my home shop currently."
Well, hopefully, I'm providing great information for you good people because that's what it's all about. I make videos to share my journey through this automotive industry and to share my knowledge.
Yeah, it's been a journey. You saying home shop, we did a thing today where I convinced Alex to bring some tools home. And back in the day when he used to work from home,
Mhm.
and I used to sit outside, let the kids play in the yard, and he working on something. So I was like, "Why don't you put your winch on at
Y'all
home?"
gonna be mad at that because I didn't film it.
Yeah, and it was nice. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, like I really miss
Me
the.
working in the front yard.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Jose, I remember you. He says, "Hi guys, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend from Houston.
Yes,
Texas is in the house tonight." I see another
nice.
text in here. Let's see who we got. Thank you for the super sticker.
I appreciate that.
Justice Styles.
Justice, you are the man, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate the support.
King DTA said business is booming. Yes, it is.
I,
Yes, it is. Um, I never seen a month like this one.
know.
It's amazing. And it's funny because like all of our vendors or people like we come like we had S&P come by Standard Motor Products come by and visit us this past week. Our oil vendor, he comes by every week. Uniform lady came by and she was like, "Y'all are busy." And I'm thinking, ain't everybody busy? I don't know. We live in such a bubble, but I
Yeah.
guess
Home and
I
work.
don't,
That's it.
I don't know. We're just trying to do good work. D Campbell says 920 no, no. D Campbell 925 says mechanic can't find my skip in my 17 Silverado 1500. It's a new engine.
Hmm. It could come down to wiring or something computer related. Sometimes the driver modules will go out inside the injectors. Not the driver module inside the injectors. The driver module inside the ECM will go out inside there. I'm trying to get it out. I'm sorry. The driver module that fires said injector, whatever skip you're having, will go out inside the PCM or ECM. I think GM have a PCM, powertrain control module. And it will make it skip.
You,
Or you could have a wiring issue.
you sleepy?
No, I'm not sleeping.
Okay.
My
Hey,
allergies been messing me up today.
I know. Have you did your regimen?
Ish.
See, that's what if y'all want to know what we argue about, it's that. Did you take your allergy medicine?
Somewhat.
That's why people be thinking you doing drugs. Every time you sniffing,
No, I'm just playing.
every time they be like, Alex is on drugs.
No, I'm not on drugs.
Awesome 37801 says, "What's going on, Alex? Watching videos all the time. First time catching you live. Y'all do a great job.
I appreciate that,
Thank
man.
you so
Appreciate that.
much." Also says, "Do you prefer to work on domestic or foreign?"
I like working on it all. Now, um, I don't work on German cars anymore, and I recently upped my stop point on the years that I work on. So it's '05 and up now. It's never the car, it's the people.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to German cars, the people are either highly bougie and highly bougie and have steak taste with baloney money. I'm like, how you being bougie and you broke? But
Yeah.
make it make sense.
And that's
Or
not all Europe.
that
We're
that's
not
not
saying
all
that it's not.
euros. Trust me, that's not
Because we have about what 5 to 7 Mercedes
yeah.
customers that just ain't going nowhere else. They bring it to Alex. But when we say, hey, we have to get your part from dealership and it's gonna cost this, they don't care.
Hmm.
Absolutely. We have a Mr. Green, our Audi customer. Shout out to Mr. Green and his
Yeah,
wife.
shout out to you.
He was like, whatever it is, do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at that video where that $2,000 was missing, those the kind of Euro owners that it's more of them
Yeah.
than it is a Mr. Green.
And he wasn't the bougie type. He was the hood rich wannabe type
Yeah,
with baloney money.
patching up a Mercedes.
Yeah, I'm like,
So somebody made a good point. He ain't have 2,000 laying around if his Mercedes is patched up, because then your car would be fixed, right?
and he would have a DoorDash bag in his
I
truck.
mean,
I'm like, come on,
and
dude.
shout out to all the DoorDash drivers. That's not what we talking about. We're cool with that. It's just
Yeah.
that we're talking about people are buying cars that they cannot afford. And most of the time, if a Euro person is coming to a independent shop, they're coming to save money. Well, you're not necessarily going to save money, because if I say we got to go get that $700 fuel pump from the dealership, then that's just what it is.
I beg the difference. They're
Well,
definitely saving money because I walked in the Mercedes Benz dealership recently and I was like, whoa, I'm out of place. Man, they're glass steps. It looked like I was walking in a mini mansion. I could watch all the techs work and you could eat off the floor and everybody just moving in slow motion. Da, 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 da.
they
There you
got
go,
money.
opera music playing and stuff. No, I'm exaggerating now,
They
but
did have some Golf Digest magazines on the table though. Free
they they
snacks.
they labor rate gotta be like $300-400 an hour.
I don't know. But they don't just make their money from labor rate. You gotta think sales.
Man, them sale people weren't doing nothing.
I don't know.
They was happy to see us.
But you prefer to work on Domestic?
Yeah, I work on both. I just don't do German cars.
Yes.
I
Because the
work on
customer.
American and I work on Japanese. I like everything. I definitely like the VW group. That's one of my favorite groups.
Cool. Randy Harden says, I was out and about and I was trying to stop in and see y'all yesterday, but your shop was closed.
Oh man, we
I would
missed
love
you.
to meet y'all. We was there yesterday. We are closed on Saturdays, but we were there yesterday. We probably had the door shut or something.
No, it was open all day yesterday.
Because we met another guy pulled up and met us, Mr. Israel.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It depends on what time you came, Randy. 'Cause we was there working, doing stuff. DTA said, hey, Alex, I replaced my thermostat and water pump on a 2010 328i X Drive. And I did a back flush on my heater core with some CLR for about 2 hours. Only got slightly better heat. What should I do?
Slightly better heat. You may have a stopped up heater core. You may have to replace that bad boy, especially you did all that. I've been in your shoes trying to save a heater core,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, same result here. Slightly better heat, uh, but not really good heat like it's supposed to. And you just have to bite the bullet and pull that dash.
Mm. Don't say dash, because you know what? It's getting hot outside. And the Toyota gods may send you
Oh
all their
gosh,
best.
yeah, I know, right?
D Campbell 925 says, I'm a landscaper and with a crew and have the same
Wow,
issues. You know, I
all
hate to
around.
say this. I hate to say this. Everybody want to be an influencer now. Pun intended, because as we come to you live on YouTube, it's like with the gig economy and AI and all this other stuff has created a different working landscape, and everyone's just want to do their own thing, and that's, I can respect that as an entrepreneur myself, and I come from a family of entrepreneurs. um I respect that. So I don't know. I don't know the generation, because we're millennials. The generation before us, like my mom and them, you went to school, you went to work, you worked hard for what you got. But it's like these new kids, they want all the money, but they don't have the skill. Then they want to come in late. Then they want to leave early. And it's like, okay, is we here to do a job, or you know what I'm saying? So like tomorrow, I'm having a shop meeting and I'm going to ban cell phone use. Lately, I've been up, like I told the guys, just because I don't say anything don't mean I'm not observing. I'm always watching. And I'm noticing y'all on the phone. We can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Some
Or
people can't work and be on the phone at the same
they can't
time.
talk and chew gum. So in order for me not to single out one person, I'm making it a policy thing. So it's kind of,
One person mess it up for
yeah,
everybody.
it's I hear that what you're saying, DC, from a lot of, we know a lot of business owners. And I know a good friend of mine owns a restaurant, Kicking Chicken.
Hmm.
Can't find anybody that want to come in to work. Everybody want the quick money, DoorDash money, and make the TikTok checks and all of that, which is cool. I'm not knocking that, because having a business on social media, I mean, well, this is a business. This YouTube stuff, I treat it like a business because it
Have to.
is. But I don't know. I hope that you find good help and someone that's passionate about what you do. Auntie says, this is my auntie, one of the entrepreneurs that we glean from. She said,
Absolutely. Get great advice from her.
more work, more problems.
I'm starting to realize that, Auntie.
Yeah. I had to tell Alex, and I commend this to you. Oh, be careful what you pray for, see, because you can sit here and say you could pray for a big prosperous business. Better know that's gonna come with high volume stuff, and if it comes with high volume stuff, you're gonna be challenged with things you never experienced before. And a lot.
I'm experienced a little bit.
Yeah, I be having to say,
What the heck is going on?
Alex, relax.
Oh man, I was spazzing out
Yeah, he
Friday.
was.
I never did that before.
Sweetheart,
What the heck is going
relax.
on?
This is new ground, new territory. Let's find our footing and then let's forge ahead. See, I'm the calm one. Would you agree?
No.
It depends.
It depends.
Justice Style says from South Kakalaki. He says,
Nice.
family aspect. He loved the family aspect.
Thank you.
Best sports car in the USA.
Woo! I'm gonna have to go Corvette. Corvette
Knew you
is
was gonna say that.
killing it right now. With a Z something, it's making like 1,200 horsepower. It's killing. It's killing the 170, the Demon 170 on its own territory. On the drag strip, it goes something like this. They take off together, and the Corvette just pull away. And the dang on the Demon 170 is doing a wheelie off the dang on a factory car. The Demon can pop a wheelie. It'll pop the wheel up off the ground just slightly. The Corvette just pull on it. The Corvette's beating Tesla plates. That's hard to do. So it's just killing it. If you can afford something, you want a bad car, yeah, go Corvette. Then I'll say the SRT lineup is always good. And it's just Dodge and Chevy right now ruling it. Chevy need to put all that aspiration into their normal cars because yeah, they make a mean sports car, but they economy cars and regular cars are trash right now. They just don't forgot all about the other cars. Cadillac, oh yeah, Cadillac used to stand for something. Now it's like, ew, better have a savings or a big boy credit card when this thing break.
Your whole 401k. All right, who we got right here? Next Level Auto says, so what is the standard bias voltage for CAN IHS on a 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee?
Great question. I forgot.
Mhm.
Um, I do deal with CAN bus stuff on. It's rare. I don't deal with it too much to remember the voltage, so I won't be able to help you there. Um, you know what? Who deals with it a lot? JT over at Online
Oh
Mechanic
yeah.
Tips. That man there, he deals with nothing but Dodges. But I do know it's a high speed voltage, and you will need a scope to detect that voltage because it's so high speed. High speed voltage, like what's on a CAN bus, cannot be detected from a regular multimeter. It's just way too fast and it won't look right.
Mhm. Josh says, I'm glad you guys are well. Missed you. We
Yeah,
missed you
for
too.
sure.
I was hoping to see you in the
Yes,
last couple of
we've
lives.
been looking out for you.
K Sizzle 5280 says, hello y'all. PO 402 code on a Hyundai. And mechanic just wants to replace the cat for
That
6,500.
don't make no sense.
Are there other things to check before replacing? We
Do-
fixed the engine valve. I think you mean valve cover gasket. 402, isn't that like a cylinder misfire?
no, 402. I don't think
You
that's a
mean
code.
420?
No, 402 typically refers to an EGR. I don't think he's talking about that. I think he's talking about 420. Okay, so it's a Hyundai. Hyundais like to burn oil. If that car is burning oil, that burnt oil will go straight into the catalytic converter, messing it up. So, especially if it has low miles. If the vehicle is not burning oil and it has low miles, I will try bringing the maintenance back up to speed by doing a tune-up and a fuel induction service. A clean engine internally is a environment friendly engine. Catalytic converter, all that is an exhaust filter. And if your engine is full of crap, crud, and carbon buildup, that catalytic converter can't keep up sometimes, and it will throw a 420 or 430. So I always like to bring things back up to speed. Um, if that don't work, well, you didn't waste any money. You needed a tune-up and a fuel induction service anyway. If you're burning oil, might as well not even replace the cat. Get a new motor or stop that oil consumption issue because you're just going to continue to go through cats like it ain't no tomorrow.
All right. I hope that helped you. King DCS said, "The Lord has plans for you and your family, Alex, and those blessings are well deserved and will
Oh,
keep
I
coming,
appreciate you, brother.
especially for all you do for everyone else. So much love to you and your fam." Thank
Yeah, love you too,
you.
brother.
That's so sweet. Thank you. Yes, it is at a time where our faith also has to come into play in a season where it feels like I was just talking to a neighbor. Their shop been in the community for 40 years, and she was just like, it seems like it's just a dark cloud over the shop since the year started. So I just, like I told her, we have to refine. We can't say yes to everybody. First of all, we can't, because the old, like, we got a 97 in there, and I don't know how she slipped past, because we don't
Yeah,
even work on cars for
that
this
old.
reason. It's like took forever to find O2 sensors for the thing, and then now she's coming and cussing out my tech, and which is uncalled for, like stuff like that. So to avoid certain stuff, we have to continue to refine the business.
And I told her, I'm like, she's making a fuss. So the story went sort of like this. She came in, just wanted a tune up, not a diag.
Hmm.
We put the plugs on, we gave her what she wanted. On her way out, she was like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to drive it back to California. Do you think it'll make it?" I'm like, "Yeah, surprisingly, this van is in really good shape to be a 97, and it's got low miles, 90,000 miles." What I would do if I was you, I will change the serpentine belt because that can leave you on the side of the road, and start with oxygen sensors because the car still has a shimmy to it. Came in, it was running really bad. Now it just have a slight little shimmy, but it takes off and it rides so much better. Man, it picks up great now. Before it wasn't doing that. So I was like, come on, you should come look. She's like, nah, nah, nah. Let me leave it with you and do the work. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So she came back. Yeah, we probably dropped the ball on time wise because I think the front said it would be ready today, and
Hmm.
she didn't get a call, so that was our fault. Came up, my tech put the belt back, the old one back on because it was a hectic day that day.
Hmm.
We couldn't get it. He was in the middle of trying to do it, but yeah, stuff all over the place. Put the old belt back on so she can have her call over the weekend. Went up there and they just fussing and basically being real ugly to him.
Yeah, and he don't even know nothing. He was just
Yeah,
trying
he
to
was
help, jump
like,
in and help, and I'm like,
and
so stuff like that, I do not tolerate. Like, it's one thing you can communicate, and for the most part, we try to offer our best customer service, but not at the event where you're being belligerent and dropping f bombs and cussing out my staff. Like, that's just something
I
I
don't tolerate that
I
either.
don't put my people on the front line to be belittled,
Abuse.
disrespected, or abused. So, um, I don't know, but thank you. Like, it's that amongst a whole bunch of other stuff. But I will say this, as hard as Friday was, when we finally got home at 9 o'clock,
Get to see my babies.
each child was sound asleep in their own bed, AC going,
Yep.
nothing, nobody was up but the cat. And it's like, this is why we work, so that our
Mhm.
kids will be okay. And at the end of the day, somebody else had a worse day. Somebody kid died. Somebody, you know what I mean? So, but I thank you. Like that, your comment, DTA, really mean a lot.
Yeah, and shout out to my daughter, man, because she went and got the kid, my baby girl from daycare, and
Yeah,
made sure the house stayed, held down the house while we was gone that day.
it's a family affair. We love her. She's a good kid.
Well, it's not a kid no
Well,
more,
she's
but
a grown up, but she's my baby. Pate, no, Pat Edwards. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Pat Edwards says, I have a 2009 Hyundai Sonata with 200,000 miles. Did I make the right choice? Did you
back
just buy?
back then Hyundai was really good. They started going downhill, I think 2011 and up. They came out with the GDI engine. The 2.4 GDI engine was the death of Hyundai, in my opinion. And Kia and Hyundai is the same. I think under 2010, I forgot when they switched to the direct injected engine. They were great cars. 200,000 miles, no problem. You made a good choice.
Yeah, back then. Don't get to 2019.
Don't get the 2011 and up. I don't trust no newer Hyundais. Too hit and miss.
80 GM and they lifters. Shaking my head. Lifter failures for days.
Sheesh.
Yes.
Now they having engine failures around that year.
Well, he's seen 21 through 25, but they have lifter failure before that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now they done added engine locking up out of nowhere. They can't. The manufacturer don't even know what's wrong with it. Look, they better do like Kid Hyundai did. Discontinue the engine. How they discontinue it? They can't warranty nothing.
No.
Think about, we don't sell those engines no more.
Somebody, yeah. But
Hyundai did that
on the
stupid
last
stuff.
live, somebody was like, maybe they didn't just want to sell to independent shop. That's a real thing too.
But just tell us the truth.
Yeah, just say that so we can tell the people.
Bill
Gates
Alex.
in the house. He says, "Good to see y'all again. I have a Pentastar. And the cap says 5W20. Should I use thicker or thinner oil to protect the engine, or should I just upgrade the oil pump? Thanks."
Good good comment. What years Pentastar do you have? Um the recommended oil should be good. Um it's a Pentastar. As long as you change the oil on time, I see them go the distance. And use good high quality oil like Mobile One, Royal Purple, um, Valvoline, things like that. We I have somewhat of a family member that got a Pentastar in her journey. She got 300,000 miles on that dang on truck. Original engine, no lifters, and she just changes oil
She keep
faithfully.
that oil
Yeah.
change though. She do.
So as long as you do that and take care of the Pentastar problems as they come, you should be good.
I think Pentastars get a bad rep. It is an award-winning engine, actually. So I don't know. Most of the time, most of the people we see, they dog him out.
Yeah, they do. They do catch a hard time.
DTA says all I do is BMW, Audi, and VW Euros primarily. That's what I'm talking about. Santi Baca, I hope I said that right. Have you ever encountered a Durango not wanting to start and throwing a fuel loss code, but when you hit the bottom blue connector of the fuel box, it turns on?
The bottom blue connector of the fuse box, and it turns on. Um, I'm not familiar with the bottom blue connector. You talking about under the hood? I would have to see it. But it sounds like you're having some type of electrical connection problem, mostly caused by corrosion. Um, the little green stuff. What needs to happen is a mechanic needs to check all the connectors, unplug each one, put some dielectric grease on them. It may be the climate that you stay in. I know climates affect cars differently. So I'm in Georgia, so we don't really deal with connection issues down here. The connection issues that I see is the car is coming up from up north somewhere that has salt and stuff on the road, and it'll get down in those connectors and cause corrosion, and that's when you'll start having issues. So it's definitely a connection issue.
Okay. Sunday 7
Howdy,
says,
howdy.
hello, hello. Dean Fallbush says, what's up, Alex and Mrs. Alex? Love your
I
video.
appreciate that.
I thank you so much. King DTA says, that's awesome. I enjoy when my wife isn't working and having her around. She helps out whenever she's home, too.
Nice.
It's fun to do work at home with the fam. Yes. We're supposed to barbecue today, but it was a little cold.
Yeah, it was chilly
Never
for some
mind.
reason.
Jack says, I'm almost at 300,000
Man,
miles on my Subaru.
that Subaru is a tank. They good cars. Subaru and Toyota, they're married.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know that. And yeah, you get Toyota quality when you buy a Subaru.
Very underrated car. We touched on that last week and in the live. Blessed you guys are blessed.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you so much. Let me ask you
Appreciate that,
this: if
Vanessa.
Subaru and Toyota married, which one of us is Subaru and which one is
I'm
Toyota?
Subaru.
How you get to be
Because
Subaru?
I'm adventurous and spontaneous. Real Subaru owners. Oh, look, a trail. And here you go. You're like, wait a minute, we didn't plan to do this. But no, this is what this car's made to do. This is what we're doing. And woo,
I take that. Okay.
you like Toyota. You boring and predictable.
And reliable. I'm reliable. Okay, I know where we're going. What time we're gonna get there.
You have a plan.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm a plan to keep the interior the same way for 20 years and finally change it.
If it ain't broke, we ain't gonna fix it.
Toyota finally switched up things. Now they're kind of exciting.
I'm reliable.
Yes, definitely reliable.
I'm a champion in the car industry.
Yeah, you're right.
See what I'm saying? Your head gaskets be blowing.
Not no more. That was the old days.
Fun fact. We had first started dating, y'all. And we ain't even been dating that long. He gonna ask to borrow my car because his Subaru head gasket blown. I was like, I don't know him like that. All right, the dead man. He said, thank you for the super
Yeah,
chat.
I appreciate that.
Should I use copper nickel to replace my brake lines or use OEM lines? Because I'm really only replacing 2 pieces of my lines and not the whole kit.
I would use the copper nickel. Of course, it's superior over OE. But if I think AutoZone now sells pre-made brake lines. I think that's what it was telling me. So you may want to check that out. They're pre-bent and everything. You don't have to sit there and try to flare and all that and join lines together. But copper nickel is more superior than the OE. OE, you got to think they're trying to save money, so they're gonna cheap out wherever possible. And you may thinking, well, cheaping out on brake lines, that don't sound like a good thing. Well, material wise is great for that, but over time, if you stay in a Rust Belt county or state, it's just not gonna hold up like copper nickel.
I have no clue what y'all talking about.
Just different brake lines.
I feel you. All right. Joseph Boutine, 2288. He says, I watch your videos every day.
Thank you. I
have a problem
that.
with a 2013 Equinox.
Ooh.
No power to the HVAC. New panel, new blower motor, no modules in between. Have you ever ran into this problem?
I think I have. You said new panel. What new panel are we speaking of? When I hear new panel, I'm thinking new fuse block. I do know those years had some issues with the underhood fuse block. And if you replace that, then you have a disconnect from the fuse block. That wire going from the fuse block to the AC compressor. It's just one wire, and that's a power wire because the rest of the engine is grounded. It really need to be diagnosed because when it comes to AC systems, your pressure sensors got to be up to par. If the pressure sensors is not working correctly, if the pressure sensors are not reading and malfunctioning, you have two. Sometimes you have a low pressure and a high pressure. I gotta sneeze. Shoo. If those pressure sensors are not working correctly, the AC will not turn on. The pressure, it will not shut on at all. So you may want to check your pressure sensors.
All right. Greg B 2401. Alex, longtime watcher, love the content. Question: what you think of the last generation of Impala engines, 2015 and up? Thanks.
The 3.6 in particular hold up pretty good versus when the 3.6 is in the SUVs like the Arcadia, they don't hold up well. I've seen them last well up in the 200,000-mile range without having timing chain problems. Versus the SUV variant Arcadia, maybe 160 before it start throwing timing codes, and you have to change the timing chain set, and it's a lot harder. In the Impala, changing the timing chain is so easy. You don't have to drop the engine. So easy to get to. So I like it. The transmission is a lot better than the previous gen to that one, in my opinion. Um, Still can give issues, but much more superior than the previous gen to that one.
Are they still making Impalas?
I think so.
Someone they discontinued. Was it the Malibu?
Maybe
Somebody
I
got
don't
it, but
keep up. I don't keep up with GM.
I think those are the more superior Chevrolets. Like the I like the Impala. It's a very nice car, actually. Carlos
Oh, I
Ortiz.
appreciate the super chat.
Thank you
Thank you
for the.
so much.
My Cruise 2015 has an oil leak on the engine block close to where the air intake goes into the
Engine,
engine, close to the heat shield in the front. Would
oil
this
cooler.
be a okay? It's leaking down to my transmission and oil plant. God bless.
Mhm.
But
If it's the 1.4 turbo, trying to think, I need to know your engine, but most likely you have a failed oil cooler. Those oil coolers has been known to leak on those, and they are leaking. They kind of a booger to get to. I think the turbo is over it. Let me make sure we're on the same
I
page.
know we just did an oil cooler on a cruise. We wind up resealing the entire. Um, we did all the oil stuff, seals, oil cooler, valve cover gaskets.
Yep, it's either coming with the 1.4, the 1.8, and I'm pretty sure you don't have the 2.0. That's the diesel. Um, the 1.8, I don't think it had an oil cooler right there, so I'm assuming you're gonna have the 1.4.
All right. Sammy B 2834. Thank you for the
I
super chat.
appreciate
Guess what
that,
he got?
Sammy.
Wrangler
Yes, a Wrangler. Yes,
4.0
the good stuff.
with
Uh oh.
low fuel trims. Smells like gas at 60 miles per hour. Occasionally shakes briefly at idle, then stabilizes. Replace spark plugs, coil rail, injectors, O2 sensor, PCM,
Jeez.
IAC valve, and intake gasket with no
Wow.
fix.
Okay, let's let's analyze this. Occasionally shakes briefly at idle,
Hmm.
then stabilize. Um, the fuel trims are long. Which way long? I'm assuming they're high, and it's trying to add fuel. Negative is taking away fuel. Um, Smells gas. I would check your purge valve. The purge valve lets gas fumes inside the engine. If the if can't get it out, come on, get it out, get it out. If the what is called the evap, the evap system could have a hole in it somewhere near where the engine vacuum is and causing those trims to be high. I'm assuming they're high. And when you smell the gas, the purge valve is opening and it's letting gas fumes out into the atmosphere. And I'm assuming you're smelling gas fumes in the engine bay area. Like my truck has a canister issue. I smell gas in the back of my truck. Something's going on with my vent valve, or I need to replace my charcoal canister. Um, that's my advice. Check the purge valve and the lines. You may have to smoke test it. The Yeah, from the purge valve where it connects to the engine on back, and you can get cheap smoke machines, but you're gonna have to find a way to open up that purge valve. Or I'm gonna have to do a video on it. I'm gonna do more videos dealing with the evap system because it is really hard to explain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got you. We got you, Sammy. But hopefully you gave him something
Yes.
to somewhere to
Yeah.
start.
Purge,
All
because he
right.
didn't say nothing about the purge valve
Mm-hmm.
and the evap lines.
Trey for raised me back again. Good to see you.
Yes. Well, we got a good car.
I have a 2014 Camry. Reliability, baby. See that? And my AC compressor either spins and never stops or it doesn't spin at all. Do I need to change the compressor or should I change the compressor and the condenser?
Well, that system will need to be diagnosed. Um, it's hard to say what's going on with the AC system without hooking up the manifold gauges and see what they're doing. If you do have a manifold gauge set, I can tell you what they're supposed to be. The readings supposed to be around 30 to 40 psi on the low side, and on the high side between about 150 to 250 when the system is running. It runs and sometimes it don't. Yeah, it's really hard to say what's going on. I
Could
don't
it
want
be
you to throw
electrical?
parts. I need more context.
Okay.
Yeah, I would really need more context, and it'd be a long conversation trying to walk him through and try to get to the bottom of it.
Jimmy says hello from Kentucky, people.
Kentucky. We were just up in Kentucky. I love Kentucky.
Was it the last year? Last summer?
No,
We went and
two
saw
summers
that
ago. Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark thingy. It
It
was
was
beautiful.
wonderful.
And we got stormed on. How ironic is
Yeah.
that?
My
Like,
onion got ripped on my camper. I was
yeah.
like, no.
I was like, no, we not at Noah's Ark replica, and
It was
like
bad. Oh man.
it was Forrest Gump type rain. Like, okay, Lord, no, Jesus, where we going?
We got the full experience.
The
Look,
immersive
I'm like,
experience.
well, we at the right place. There's a big boat.
Yeah.
We do flood. We could just jump on that and hopefully it floats.
First time in Kentucky, beautiful place. Everybody had beautiful lawns.
Oh, the grass. Oh my gosh.
Ah,
That Kentucky grass, boy, is beautiful. It just grows everywhere.
I think they call it Kentucky ryegrass.
Yeah.
I don't know. It don't grow in Georgia, so. Extreme Pick says, do you know where the camshaft sensor on a 2007 Saturn Vue is located? Getting a PO341 code.
It depends on what engine you have in that Saturn Vue. If you have the 2.2 Ecotech, which I do believe you have, the crankshaft sensor is going to be, is it near the starter? You can Google it. It'll pull right up. But let's see if I'm right. 07 Saturn.
View.
Good stuff right there, man.
You like the views?
Mhm. Good stuff.
They stopped making Saturn. I don't know why.
Crank sensor.
Couldn't kill them.
Nope. They really good.
Camshaft sensor.
Oh,
Yeah.
camshaft sensor.
Come on, man. I said
I thought it was crank.
camshaft, man.
Sinus headache.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's gonna be it should be on, if you're looking at the engine, if the belts are over here, you follow the head all the way over and it should be somewhere near top of the head, either in front or, let's see. Yeah, I'm not able to pull it up, but it should be on the cylinder head.
Okay.
It's hard to explain. I would have to see the engine. You may not even have the 2.2 engine. But yeah, I have to see the engine. Even though I know that engine very well, I work on them all the time. I should know off the top of my head, but I just work on too many cars
I feel
to
like we
remember.
work on all the brands. SMB K Max says, should I get a 2020 Honda Accord? I'm 6'2".
Jeez. Now, the Honda Accord does have great leg room. Um, I do believe you'll be comfortable, but a 6'2" tall fella like you need a truck, man.
No, man, he can slide that seat all the way back. What you do see,
Ah,
you get in there, you slide the seat all the way back, lean back, kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
man, get you a truck. I'll teach you how to be a real man. We
Man,
drive V8s around here
get
in
the
America.
get the Honda. Get the Honda SMB.
Uh,
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
The dead man.
I appreciate it.
He says, no car question. What was your first dad moment? Oh,
Oh
sentimental.
man.
Dang, I,
Babe, what's a dad moment?
like, I don't know. I'm a dad.
Well, my first dad moment, a haha moment, was when my daughter was born. I was blown away. Did that count as a dad moment?
Mm-hmm.
Or my exponential, is that a word?
What are you trying?
Exceptional, my exceptional potty training skills.
You know what? It's funny you asked that question. I saw you this morning. What I like about him as a dad, we're two different parents. We got two different parenting styles. All right. He lets the kids do it. Me, I tend to jump in and do it for them. I'm a mom, but he lets them do it. And so this morning, him and the 4-year-old were putting together Legos. And I'm thinking she can't do it by
Sure
herself.
she can. She's
But he
smart.
lets
She
them do it.
just sit there and
He say,
focus.
and he don't jump in and help. He say, flip it around. And he just sits back and give instruction. And she could do it. And I was like, he's such a good dad.
I'm the type of dad that, okay, it's time to swim. I'll let you drown for a second. What? Maybe about 4 or 5 seconds. 2, 3 days. Oh, my wife, what the heck are you doing? It's fine. They let them do it. And before you know it,
They do it. They do it. But I think your first answer when
which,
you said when our firstborn was
oh yeah,
born,
I was blown away,
he
man.
was crying in there. I was like, is he crying?
No, I was not
The
crying.
baby came out. He was.
But yeah, lots of dad moments. I don't know. When you get 5 kids, you lose track of what dad moments. I'm just focused on being there for my kids at the end of the day and giving them what I didn't have. The Lord gave me a dad in my teenage years and changed my life, um, pretty much. But it's just showing me the world and just being there for me. When I got to be an adult, he supported my business, get me equipment, bought my AC machines, just was there. But during my younger years, I didn't know how to be a man. Um, kind of had to learn that on my own. So, with my boys, I'm still learning, to teach them to be a man because no one ever taught me to be a man. So it's still a journey for me. But my girls, they easy.
Because he spoiled them. It's ridiculous.
Oh, hi, John. I
Thank you,
appreciate you,
Hi
brother.
John.
I
Hi John, I sent his
appreciate the
cash up.
love.
He said,
Look, you must know, man. My daughter gonna hit me up for that.
no, like them girls,
I
one of them
appreciate the
18 and one
support.
of them 4.
I really do.
The 4-year-olds got Amazon packages coming every day. Like Christmas wasn't just here.
It was.
The older one is like, can I get your credit card? I need one shirt. And she come back with a whole workout
It's
ensemble.
horrible.
I don't know, man. I'm happy for them though. Like go ahead with y'all bad selves. Thank you for that question, the
Yes,
dead man.
that was a good one.
Yeah. Honest one. Thank you for the super chat. He says, hey
Appreciate
y'all,
that.
why do you think my 2021
Need a
Nissan
transmission.
Murano
I'm
vibrates?
just playing.
What? Vibrates when it's at idle. It's not brake or rotor related either. Motor mounts?
So yes, exactly. It could be motor mount related. It's a 21, yes, still somewhat new, 5 years old to be exact. But Nissan quality is not the best, and this is a COVID car, and supplies and stuff was
Mm.
at its worst around 21. And if someone was to cheap out manufacturer wise, it was gonna be a dying company, Nissan, around that year because it was just bad for all manufacturers. But Nissan has been failing for a very long time, um, and they probably used the crappiest quality rubber for that year, and it just hardened up on you, and now you feel every little engine vibration Fun fact, all engines vibrate. Motor mounts are not made of rubber for no reason. It's made of rubber to absorb that small amount of engine vibration. If it wasn't made of rubber, you will feel just shuddering through the whole car. Every little engine vibration, every harmonic of that engine. You have to think your engine has many explosions going off every millisecond. That's very harsh. So all engines vibrate. It's just up to the motor mounts and the machinists of whoever designing that engine to find balance those parts to eliminate that. Nissan, I don't think they was trying to find balance engine internal parts that year or any year. It's not their flagship car.
Yeah, 2006 was a good year for them and under.
Under two, yeah, under
Real quick, while we
2006.
on the Nissan subject, Souls, thank you for the super Be a
I
real man
appreciate that so.
and drive a car with a CVT.
I know you didn't.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Drive a car with a CVT, a rubber band transmission. Oh, you're a rubber band man.
All right, Gibbs,
Oh,
1018.
man.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, thank you.
I have the
Appreciate it,
2014
Gibbs.
Dodge Durango with the lovely 3.6.
Oh, I love that engine. It keeps me in business. Keep driving it. I'm just playing.
Replace bad rocker arms and cams along with lifters as a kit. Hold up.
Please don't tell me you went to Amazon.
Yeah, I'm finna say,
Or
hold
eBay.
up. What kind of kit? And where did you get it? And I have a code P000D and still have a ticking sound at low RPM, but goes away at higher RPM above 1500.
That sounds like an oil pressure or something. Let me look that code up.
It matters. Parts matter. I want to say that.
P000D indicates
Camshaft position is slow.
slow response. Exhaust camshaft. So, let's see.
Timing related?
It is commonly caused by low oil or incorrect oil viscosity or a faulty variable valve timing solenoid. I'm gonna need more context. Please drop the where you got that kit from. Was it a quality kit? And it's got a slow response on the camshaft positioning. You could have a bad reluctor. Each cam have a rubberish reluctor ring at the end of it, and I've gotten them bad out the box. When you get these parts, you have to inspect it. What'll happen is during shipping, they'll get dropped and things like that, and that reluctor will bend. Now, that doesn't explain why you hear ticking. That just can explain the slow response. Now, it's ticking, may have bad parts, or cheap quality parts. You may have oil pump issues. You may have over 200,000 miles, and that engine is tired. When engines get tired, the clearances inside will increase. The clearances will no longer will be tight tolerance. When clearance is tight tolerance, it's like taking a water hose and really trying your best to stop it up at the end. And the more you do that, the more the water rush out at very fast rate. Versus if you just let it flow out and it kind of just trickles out, that is loose clearance. You lose oil pressure. So your engine can be worn out too. That's why at my shop, if the car has over 200,000 miles or at 200,000 miles, I say you need an engine. Especially if you've been letting that thing drive around ticking that long. All that metal shavings going up through there, increasing those clearances. It's like taking sandpaper and just sanding everything in your engine. It's not good for it.
The average gamer, thank you for the super chat, says, can a clogged muffler cause spark knock?
Absolutely. Spark knock is pre-combustion. Go down and see if you can see how many miles he got on it.
Hold on, I gotta find my place
first. Anything, okay. A car engine is an air pump. pulls air in, compresses it, and spits it out. It relies on flow. Anything clogged up in the exhaust, whether that's catalytic converter, muffler, can cause excessive back pressure. Excessive back pressure causes excessive heat. Excessive heat causes the fuel to combust. Yeah, I said it right. Combust.
He said it's a 10-year-old aftermarket muffler.
Maybe it's cats. But bypass it, unhook it, and drive around. Normally, uh, pre-combustion is caused by carbon buildup, incorrect timing, car running hot. But when fuel heats up, it will pre-combust. Or if you have excessive carbon inside your engine, and it causes hot spots and pre-combust the fuel.
Okay. I was looking for the gentleman with the Durango
And
for
need
more
context.
context. While I'm down here, All Man 80 says, "How do you really feel about Escalade?"
The question is, do you really want me to tell you that answer?
Yeah.
So I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. They big POSs, pretty little poisons, money pits. Um, I don't know, Now, if you're balling, by all means, go get that crap. Crap because transmission problems, engines are locking up, lifter failures, electrical issues. Pick your poison.
Well,
Achoo!
you hurt my feelings because I would love an Escalade.
I'm getting the beat.
You all right,
No.
sweetheart? Okay. Well, listen, guys, I hate to cut you off at exactly an hour, but this man need to go take some Allegra or something. So we're gonna end the stream. Been on here a good hour, spending time with y'all. We are committed to being consistent
Yep,
here because
even
I
though
know.
I'm having allergies.
Yes, we'll be
Not
back
drugs. Not on drugs.
next Sunday,
Yeah.
and I'll make sure he take his medicine, y'all. We love y'all. Pray for us this week, and we do
Yes,
the same.
we'll have a better week in the
Yes.
name of Jesus.
Amen.
Yeah, let's call Dr. House. See you guys on the next live.
Bye. We love y'all so much.